Hey everybody, this is your host, and today we're going to look at Clearmind Medicine, a NASDAQ-listed company. They're a psychedelic drug development firm focused on treating alcohol use disorder. If you're interested in learning more about this particular company or others like it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Also hit that bell icon to receive notifications when new videos are posted. And please consider liking this video as well. Thanks guys, so let's get right into it. We'll start with what the company does, then we'll move into our assessment of their competitive landscape, target market, and finally finish with our outlook and forecast. Clearmind Medicine is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. Their lead candidate, CMND-100, is an oral therapeutic derived from a psychedelic compound. It's designed to treat alcohol use disorder, and the drug aims to reduce both alcohol cravings and consumption, which are critical challenges for those suffering from AUD. In looking at the market size and evolution, the global market for OD treatment is estimated to grow from $35.1 billion to $60.2 billion by 2029. This reflects the significant burden of the condition and the growing demand for effective treatments. Clearmind targets this market with their novel MEAI-based oral therapeutic, which addresses a critical unmet need within OD treatment. In terms of specific market tailwinds, several factors support the company's outlook, including high relapse rates among OD patients, the low efficacy of existing therapies which show less than 30% efficacy in clinical trials, and the limited innovation in the field, which has resulted in only one new FDA-approved medication in the last decade. This creates a clear opening for Clearmind CMND-100. There are also favorable technology and market pull dynamics at play. Increasing scientific and clinical interest in psychedelic-derived compounds is driving innovation and out-of-the-box thinking in mental health addiction treatment. Meanwhile, public health initiatives, growing awareness of OD, and dissatisfaction with current treatment options are creating strong market demand. Clearmind CMND-100 is well-positioned to address this demand. Its oral administration format may support higher patient adherence compared to current injectables or daily medications with severe side effect profiles. Although Clearmind has yet to publish real-world evidence, comparable interventions show that improved adherence can lead to significantly better outcomes, reduced hospitalization, and higher quality adjusted life years. In looking at the competitive landscape, Clearmind is a niche player focused on developing a psychedelic-based oral therapeutic for alcohol use disorder. In comparison, there are other companies, such as Regencell Bioscience, that are focused on neurodevelopmental disorders using traditional Chinese herb-based therapies. However, Regencell is earlier stage with no late-stage assets and limited clinical validation. Additionally, Clearmind has focus on a large addressable market with high unmet need, and its progress in securing FDA clearance and starting multinational trials provide a more compelling investment opportunity. We assessed Clearmind's competitive landscape by comparing them to similar companies in the same space. We looked at Regencell Bioscience, which was the closest comparable company. We compared various aspects, such as target market, therapeutic approach, clinical validation, and regulatory positioning. This analysis revealed that Clearmind is at a more advanced stage with a larger addressable market and greater potential for near-term growth. In terms of their go-to-market strategy, Clearmind is pursuing a focused approach to commercialization. This involves running FDA-authorized Phase 1 clinical trials at reputable U.S. and international sites and successfully obtained FDA clearance, allowing in-human trials in the U.S. Their multinational clinical footprint in Israel and North America supports future global launch plans. By demonstrating safety and efficacy in these trials, Clearmind aims to secure regulatory approval for CMND-100 and bring it to market. Now moving to our stock performance and forecast, Clearmind Medicine is currently trading at approximately 93 cents, with a 52-week range of between 85 cents and $1 to 0.30. The one-year return is approximately negative 15.5%. It's important to note that as a pre-revenue biotech stock, Clearmind's valuation and returns are highly volatile and subject to significant biotech risk. Looking ahead, analysts have an average price prediction of around 0.73 for 2025. However, given the potential success of upcoming trials, the upper range of estimates reaches 5.43. If sentiment remains positive, the stock could reach around 0.85 by 2030 depending on clinical and commercial progress. It's important to emphasize that these are speculative forecasts and should be viewed in conjunction with trial results and overall biotech market conditions. Lastly, in terms of risk assessment, it's important to note that Clearmind, like all clinical stage biotech companies, faces a substantial risk of clinical failure. As with any investment, there are risks to consider. In the case of Clearmind, key risks include the uncertainty of clinical outcomes, regulatory hurdles, and competitive pressure. However, there are also significant opportunities. CMND 100 has the potential to be the first-in-class psychedelic odd drug. Clearmind's collaborations with academic institutions such as Yale, Johns Hopkins, and IMCA enhance its credibility and execution capability. Furthermore, if CMND 100 demonstrates improved adherence and quality-adjusted life years in comparison to existing treatments, it may gain rapid uptake as payers and health systems seek to reduce downstream costs associated with a UD. In conclusion, Clearmind Medicine is a company to watch in the biotech and pharmaceutical sectors. With their lead candidate CMND 100, they are addressing a critical unmet need in the treatment of alcohol use disorder. The company's psychedelic-derived therapeutic approach, oral administration format, and strategic partnerships position them well for future growth. However, it's essential to acknowledge the inherent risks involved in investing in early-stage clinical biopharmaceutical companies. As with any investment decision, it's crucial to conduct thorough research, consider one's own investment goals, and seek professional advice if needed. Keep in mind that past performance is not indicative of future results, and all investments carry a degree of risk.